Hey, I was on Instagram, switching subjects now, and a friend of mine posted a picture of a quote that says, "Be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful." His name was Gary Baars. And so you posted that to your story. I was like, why'd you post that? What'd you like about that?
It's a motto in the stock market.
Okay.
It's from Warren Buffett. I was watching a documentary with my son on Warren Buffett.
Okay.
We watched this show on YouTube called
Is he still
Big
kicking?
Companies. My son or Warren Buffett?
Warren Buffett.
Yeah, Warren Buffett's going hard.
Charlie Munger is
Charlie Munger passed away.
Okay.
Charlie Munger had a lot of very wise man too. So there are two guys that own a company called Berkshire Hathaway, and it's a big company. They are what I would like. The type of stock investing I do is probably modeled after them. I read a book that they recommended, The Intelligent Investor by I think it's Benjamin. I want to say Graham. Anyways,
not Franklin.
Franklin, wrong guy. Graham, wrong guy. Anyways, it was just the idea that people are ruled by two emotions primarily when it comes to investing their money, and one is greed and one is fear. And fear is the more powerful of the two, I think. So typically when we have drawdowns in the stock market where all of a sudden everybody's like sell, panic hits, we sell hard because we're just paranoid about losing our money, right? And actually that's why most people probably shouldn't, Julia said it the other day, hey, they, the person that the stock portfolio does best is a dead person, right? Because they just never touch it. They never sell emotions. There's no emotions. Just the thing continually grows, right? So I just found it fascinating. I had a few people comment. They probably don't listen to the podcast, but they were commenting about how, I'll just keep buying Bitcoin and I'll keep buying, these stocks. Now, Bitcoin is a separate issue, but stocks like MicroStrategy or things that are like Planeter, there's certain stocks that are very high valuations that I would consider, there's not my realm of investing. Like I'd be way more of a Buffett where you just buy solid businesses that make money.
Yeah. Cash flow,
like long periods of time.
Pay dividends.
There again, people would really disagree with that and they would have good reasons to disagree with it. I wouldn't even say I'm right. I just do what I'm comfortable with. Yeah. And I think that's actually the most interesting part. And this is what I always tell people when they ask me for investing advice. You have to invest with your own, the consideration of your own character in mind, right? It's very much like even a rental house. Like I think buying rental houses is a great idea. I used to own rental houses when I was younger. Today I don't, because I'm not a tough enough person and I can't deal with being hard on the tenant. I can't, I had at one time, I was probably 22 years old. I had a single mom with 4 kids living in my house, wasn't paying her rent. Like,
the guts to
how do you do that? How do you do that? It's like literally she has nowhere to go. She doesn't have the money. It's not her fault. Like whatever, maybe it's probably, it would be partially her fault, but it was obviously some other tool that's not taking care of what he's supposed to be doing. So I just thought, so when I invest, it's like, hey, my consideration in mind, right? Whereas there's other areas where I can put my money where I can be tougher and it doesn't bother me, right? And so I think that whole adage and that's what's wrong with our society. We all think that whatever our right is, it's the other person's right. And there's lots of areas. Investing would be a great one.
Say that again?
Well, we just all have the idea of our truth is the truth for everybody. And that's not the case in a lot of different areas. There is obviously the ultimate truth, which we would all say is, we can find in the book. But it's like outside of that, there's a lot of nuance in areas where, hey, this may be great for you, but that's not going to work well.
Well, usually the people that are really projecting their beliefs on everyone else as like, this is the only way, is very insecure people that, don't want to be wrong.
Well, it makes them uncomfortable thinking they might be wrong. And the minute that someone else is right, it means they're wrong. So there's just a lot of that going on in my life. I'm just like, you can tell that people have not actually thought that much about what they believe, but they are just definitely afraid of thinking that they may have been wrong the whole time. And I think, so there's a real health in just kind of in your own quiet silence, just figuring out. But anyways, the investing thing I think is fascinating. It's something that me and my kids enjoy watching together. So
cool.
So it's either that or Minecraft, right? And I'm not a big Minecraft fan.
Terrible. I do watch.
Do you think it's terrible?
Hey guys, if you enjoyed that episode and were blessed by it, would you be willing to support the show? That would help a lot in creating more content, improving the quality of the content, putting the production value, getting more guests on, and me being able to spend more time and energy towards it. So if you're interested in doing that, you can click up here and it'll take you to a support page. But you can also subscribe to the podcast by clicking over here and doing that. Thanks again for listening, and I'll catch you on the next one.